Hello guys, welcome back to our Forex part of making money of financial freedom. I just want to summarize my best settings for Telegram Copier for copying signals from Telegram channels, Gold, or any other that you have. I'm using Telegram Copier. There are many others, so I'll show you the settings. You can, if you already have some other, then you don't need to buy this one. Obviously, you can just simply look at my settings and try to replicate them. They're very similar with all of them. If you want to use this one, I'll put my link down below. I'm using this for 3 years now, I think. Never had an issue. I recommend obviously one lifetime account, which is 150. I think it's one of the cheapest on the market, and it's lifetime, so you pay it once and you don't have to later. You obviously pay the monthly like with the others, and that's all you need here. This one here, if you want to use the link. If you have it already, if you have some, then let's go directly to the settings. I will briefly say about installation. You get a file, a PDF with installation. You have access to support, which helped me as well in the beginning when I was installing. But in a nutshell, you receive a installation file and also the expert advisor, which is this one here. So once you install, you have a pop-up window and you put your phone number there, the same as you use on Telegram. Then you go to Telegram and you see a code. Take that code and put it in this app and it will start. Basically, it will look like this here. And the second part, you open any chart in your MetaTrader. Here you open any chart, you just open the chart, any of them, and copy this second file, which is the EA, the expert advisor. You open the file here, copy to MQL experts. Right here in this folder, you copy it, the file with the EX4 extension. Then you simply refresh it and you should see it right like that on the list. So just two parts of the installation. You have this app running with your phone number connected to Telegram, and also this app connected here. And if you see all the green stuff here, perfect. That's all you need. You can continue. So the second part is configuring this one here. I've got Ben connected. Leave this confirmation like that, because this is if it's not gray, then it will ask you every time there is signal to confirm if you want to execute it. So make sure this is green. You will see the list of your channels. Obviously, you click on the one that you want, save changes, and everything should be fine. Connected, save changes, and when you save it will like restart, refresh, and this one should be ticked, or the one that you're using. I'm using Ben, and that's it. This is all done. It should be all green here, connected, everything is working perfect. And now let's go to the settings that you can copy to the other copiers if you want to. My main thing here is the lot size. This is your decision to make. Recommended is around 0.01 per every $1,000. I use 0.06 at the moment. This is my decision, obviously, but you can obviously double click on it and change it. I recommend obviously starting with 0.1, especially when you just run it first time and you want to see how it works. Just don't change it. As you can see here, you've got lots for everything, and for gold separate. If you want, obviously, if you use some Forex pairs, then you can change this one as well to your liking. I don't use recently any Forex pairs at the moment. So this is obviously the first thing you should do. It should be 0.01, so you shouldn't even touch it in the beginning, but just saying, this is like the most important thing. And the second is choosing the take profits. So one big thing here, if you copy somebody signals and you can't be near the PC, then definitely you want it to run as safe as possible, because trust me, a lot of these providers, Ben and others, they cut short the trades a lot of times, maybe not always, but a lot of times, and they don't even go to TP1. A lot of times they go to TP2 or whatever. If you have a solid provider that always goes to, you know, TP1, TP2, okay, go for it. But if not, then recommended only use TP1 like I have here. You see 100% TP1 true activated, and the rest is false. This one is true, but it won't even work because the first one is taking all of it, 100% of your trade. So pick TP1 only, take profit one, 100%. That's it. This is the second thing you have to understand, especially when you're starting. Just don't go crazy, because copying signals is a very risky business. It doesn't work. There are delays. It's not always executed perfectly. It's entering at the wrong price because it's entering when they post the signal, which is obviously not always perfect. So just remember that it's not just copy paste and forget about it. It's very complicated, and especially when you don't know what you're doing, then at least give yourself some time to learn. So lot sizes and TPs, TP1 only. And the third thing here, which might have different names, let's say different writing on other providers, maybe some other copy programs don't have it, but this one has, is allow order with no stop loss and no TP. So let me show you example from Ben. So Ben and a lot of providers are sending something like that. The signal is, as you can see, sell gold slowly mid risk. So this is not saying anything. So this option basically allows it to execute without providing any stop loss, any take profits, and it allows it to run it, but you have to set up take profit stop loss yourself. So based on what Ben is usually posting, as you can see, the difference between the worst price and the take profit is around 15 pips here. This is 2.7, this is 1.2, so this is around 15 pips. So based on that, I did my own here, as you can see, custom stop loss and take profit. This is set to true. Oh, this one is 25. I'm not sure why. I think I had it like 20 before, but I recommend you even go for 15, because the first signal that he's going to post is going to be executed like that, and it will take the stop loss take profit from this setting here. So I set like stop loss a bit far away, maybe too far away. You could change it to 50, but I just want to let it run, because then I usually get to the computer after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I get to if you don't get to the computer, then you can set, let's say he's got 46 to 48, so this is 20 pips. So you could set this one around 30 if you want to leave a little bit room, and this one at 15. That would be my recommended setting for Ben, because his stop loss is around 30 pips from the worst, from the best entry actually. So you might, okay, maybe just get it like 50 maybe. It's all tricky because I get to computer very fast, so I put it 100 so I can, it doesn't close it very fast. I still give it some space, but it's obviously up to you. Maybe do it something like 50, because you probably enter at the wrong price. They might move a little bit and then run. If you see you too much hitting stop loss, then obviously change it to something bigger, but it's obviously a game of experience, and you have to figure out a bit. So take profit 15, because that's what he says here more or less most of the time, and stop loss 50. So this is the third setting, very important, that I use. If you switch it off, then it will not take this first one here. You can, decide as well to not do it. And it's the same with all the providers. Most of the providers first sell something like sell gold, buy gold, or whatever, because they don't have time to type obviously the whole signal. And usually the second one comes like a minute later, 2 minutes later, when they type all the stop losses, take profits and stuff like that. So just remember that. And the second comes with with the prices, and again, the software is not too smart, and it just enters at any price that this signal, this message is released. So it won't enter at this in this zone. It will just simply execute. So when it drops, I open it opens another one for me, but this time it takes all the stop loss and take profit from here. So basically you end up with two signals. One is which you set up yourself with the settings here, and the second one will be obviously the one from Ben with everything there, or from other provider. So this is it in a nutshell. I'm not gonna go into any other complicated stuff here. I don't use any of it anymore because I am simply around the computer quite fast because I want to make more money like that. And then it's about managing the position, because obviously you have to add some layers like Ben is doing, more higher, more lower, based on the what's going on. But this is obviously more advanced stuff and takes some experience. So this is the basic. You can use it in other copiers, and this is what you have to look out for. This is my settings as well. If you want to copy everything, be my guest. So thank you guys for watching.